Hey guys, how is everybody doing today? I am doing absolutely excellent. I have been able to get outside running 40, 50 plus miles a week. I feel great. I am having zero problems. There's still a little bit of pain there, but I'm doing good. Now the only thing that is trying to stop me from getting outside is the weather. It is really cold out. It feels like negative 16. Alright, so it's supposed to get even worse tomorrow. I actually have time to do some running. I'm going to get outside right now. So I'm going to show you all the awesome layers that I have to put on to run in this weather. Alright, it's a lot of clothes. I know. First off, 2 bras, 2 pairs of socks, Brooks Frosty tights. I'm in place. Alright, got my warm shirt. Extra warm shirt. I have a pair of thin tights I put over my Frosty tights. I always tuck in my base layer. It's not supposed to look sexy, it's just warm. Then the wind pants. This might be too much for some people, but not for me. Just the one tights and the wind pants just is not enough. And then another shirt. Make sure you pee before you put all this on. Pretty difficult going to the bathroom with this much clothes on. And this one's got a collar and finger holes. Alright. I usually put my hat on. And my shirt with the hoodie. Keep the neck warm. I need to get something a little better than this. This is just cheap, but it's all I have right now. I put it over my hoodie. So that's double protection around the neck. And then the jacket. The jacket. The final step. Final step. Oh yeah. We're going to stay warm today. I find that just wearing 2 pairs of socks keeps my feet warm. But it doesn't seem to matter what I do, my hands are cold. So I put these toasty toes, whatever I got, inside of my gloves. Here are my gloves. I just stick them in my gloves. I've tried doing 2 pairs of gloves, 3 pairs of gloves. For whatever reason, it's like those extra layers. Too many layers, it just seems to make it colder. Now you just have to pick your poison. You have to figure out which is worse. Long periods of time on a treadmill or running outside in this weather. I've decided that long periods of time on the treadmill kind of suck. What usually happens is you set out to do however many miles on the treadmill. It starts to suck, it gets boring, and you get off. So this is my solution. Just getting outside, it just feels so much better. So, one more thing. If you're going to bring a CamelBak, guess what? Your hose is going to freeze. I don't know, they probably make insulators for your hoses. I don't have one. I learned that the hard way. So I just take a bottle and I shove it in my pocket. There should be enough water. There should be enough water. You're not going to be sweating. It's cold out. Just make sure you're decently hydrated, but not too hydrated, because guess what? It sucks when you have to pee in this weather, but it happens. So make sure you pee one last time before you head out the door. And pee really fast if you have to pee outside. So I'm going to head out and we will see how I feel when I'm done. A lot of times those weathermen, people on the news, or just people you talk to, tell you how cold it is outside and it's so awful. And it kind of taints your mind as to really how cold it is. So my suggestion to you is, if you want to try running outside in this weather, don't go out for a run and turn around and come back. Find a loop. Find a loop so that the wind isn't in your face all the time, just part of the time, so that you stay close to home and you only have like 5-10 minutes away from home at any given point in time. And that will tell you if you dress well enough, if you gotta pee and you don't want to do it outside. And it's just so much mentally better to be running outside than on that treadmill. Hey guys, so I did a little over 8 miles it wasn't that bad. It's probably the longest I've ever run in weather this cold. Wind chill is about -20. Like half a mile of the run, the wind was in my face, and a half a mile of the run, it was out of my face. So it really helped knowing that the warmer part of the run was coming up. So that mentally helps you, because you feel great, and then you feel kind of cold. And then you feel great, and then you kind of feel kind of cold. I stopped back in my apartment twice to pee. Another great tip, finish your run with the wind at your back so that you remember how great you felt, not how cold you were, so that when you do it again tomorrow, you get back out there with a smile on your face. So I definitely ran a lot more than I would have if I had gone to the gym and ran on the treadmill. So I hope my tips helps you get out there and deal with the cold. Even if you get out there for just 2, 3, or 4 miles, you're going to feel better. You're going to feel more awake, more alive than if you head to the gym and run on that treadmill. So if you have any questions, please ask. And thank you guys so much for watching. So last week I ran about 10 hours. I'm hoping to get 11 to 12 hours in this week, even with the cold weather. I should be right on track for April 4th, running for 24 hours. Everything is feeling excellent finally. And just remember, a cold, mentally challenging run is so much better than no run. I have dealt with close to 4 months of some serious pain, not being able to run. And being able to run, it's really changed my mindset on how to train, how to think, how to run. So a crappy cold run is so much better than no run. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscious.